Hello, good morning, happy Monday, everyone. I hope you're having a fabulous day so far. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. If you're able to celebrate those things, or if you're in the service industry, I hope you have a wonderful weekend starting today. Today is the beginning of Mercury retrograde. It's going to be retrograde for 3 weeks now. And I just wanted to talk about this phrase that I was thinking about the other day. And I wrote it down as being your own guru. How can you be your own guru? And I thought that, that term and that role is very triggering to a lot of people, myself included. And so I thought about how, during any, how do I say it? Effervescent, I think that's the word I've been using, situation, we look to someone as the guide, as like the adult, as the person in charge, running the ship. And during these times where everything might feel a little upside down or a little wonky, or communication is a little bit askew, or if everything just needs a little bit of a pause, I think we've talked about that a bunch. Just taking that beautiful pause, that breath between action and reaction, and that's really where that's where the good stuff is. So during this, the next few weeks, or the next month, whatever it may be, or as we close out October and we move into close out September and move into October. I think I've done that once already before in another video. I said October, it's weird. Time is all over the place for me. So how are you experiencing time? Any glitches in the matrix for you? Like what's been going on for you? But during this time of, expected clouds, how can you be your own guru? How can you create a space for you to check in with your inner gut and your inner knowing and listen, in the least metaphysical way that I can think of? When you get in your car, you just want to scream when you're driving and you're by yourself and you're like, what the fuck? Just talk to yourself. Just say, what do I do? What do I do? This doesn't feel right. Or something, this feels great. This doesn't feel great. Like, just talk it out with yourself. Talk it out with yourself. If you are, into sports, pretend that you're like the coach. You've got your playbook and you're just like, hey, is everything good? Everything good over here? Are we good? Because this doesn't feel right. I don't like this play. Like, that's okay. In the most metaphysical way, drop into your meditation and check in with your guides. Check in with your whole team. Check in with your future self. Check in with your inner child. Are they screaming? Are they running the show? Is your inner adolescent running the show? Do you even know how to tap into those vibrations? Like, this is your time to do that. Be your own guru. Be your own guide. Yeah. Because by you trusting your intuition, your gut, your heart, your third eye, that raises the vibration so that others can do the same for themselves. Start looking at, how can I do what's best for me here? And how can I recognize what that feels like? It's when we come from, trauma or difficult pasts, or, we have had experiences where we, how do I say, didn't give our brains the capacity to understand these boundaries and these things and these intuitions. It can be interesting when you start to experience them for the first time. I'll give an example. I had spent some time in a verbally abusive relationship, a very narcissistic relationship. And so coming out of that took about a year or so to really recognize where inappropriate boundaries got skewed, or where I needed to ask for permission to do things. Like asking, if it was okay to get up and, pack another bowl. Like, that was a huge thing. When I was with my friends, I was like, hey, is it okay if I smoke again? And they're like, you brought your own weed, and like, you're totally okie dokie to do all of that by yourself. What I was eating, you know, the first time I cut my hair short, I wasn't, you know, given, or it's not that I wasn't like allowed to cut my hair. It was like, you look so much better with long hair. You look so much better. I just like you better with long hair. You don't look good with short hair. Yeah. So like, it's tough sometimes when you recognize like, oh my God, I was acting because a certain way because of a program. I was taught that I didn't have, you know, autonomy over my hair. Shit, that sucks. And take those steps back and be like, you know what? I recognize that. I don't have to carry that anymore. How am I actually going to act here? What do I actually want? How do I actually want to look? Do I like my hair up or down? Do I like it curly or straight? Do I like it short or long? Give yourself that permission. Because your inner intuition, your inner guides want what is best for you and want what you feel good doing. So when you feel your best, when you love the way you look, love the way you feel, love the way you're talking, love the people around you, love what you're doing for a living, it all just bubbles, and there's no end to how beautiful that could be. There's no end. We would always expect, you know, like the next negative, you know, oh, of course that's going to happen. Oh, of course it's going to rain tomorrow. Of course that. What if we expected positives? What if our inner guides were just like, I want you to have more than you could ever imagine? So I ask that during this time of, you know, just cloudiness, check in with you. Check in with you. Pretend that, you know, let's paint a picture. You have your favorite walking path or your favorite woods or your favorite hiking trail, whatever it may be, and you've been there 100 times. An unexpected fog just rolled in and you can't see an inch in front of you. You're not with anybody. You're not going to die. You're going to keep walking. You're going to keep walking the path that you know because you've walked it 100 times. But you can't see right in front of you. We're going to just stop where you are and yell, excuse me, is anyone out there to tell me where I need to go, even though I already know where to go? Trust your heart, trust your mind, trust your feet, trust your intuition. It will not lead you astray. Because it's you. So I hope this message finds you well. Be your own guru. Be your own intuition. Be your own guide. Be your own windkeeper, Rachel. I just needed to say that. It was like building up. If anyone knows what quote that's from, what old TV show that's from, please comment below. But I appreciate every single one of you. Happy Monday. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. Please reach out directly for individual sessions, healings, card pulls, anything. I'm excited and keen to be here for you during these, you know, cloudy walks and this in the fog. I'm not here to come into your woods and guide you out of it. I'm here to whisper in your ear the tools that could help you help yourself. I love you.